A lot of you tell me that you want to learn how to paint. Even more of you tell me that you don't think you're capable of it. A shocking number of you used to want to learn to paint until you tried and were disappointed with your first attempts. Or even worse, were told that you were no good at it and that you should stop trying. If that's you, I want you to listen to my words for a while until you can hear the word painting without first hearing the word pain. I believe that talent is massively overrated. It's a word that is often used as an excuse. It is used to reduce someone else's skill set to something which is inexplicably magical, unobtainable, impossible for you to emanate. For a moment, let's consider the idea that people get good at things because they spend a lot of time learning how to do them, not because they were born with DNA that you don't have. If you put in the time, if you paint into the small hours and wake up with it in your hair, you will get good at painting. So that's the good news. But it gets even better. There are shortcuts, millions of them, and I'm going to show them to you. No one mapped out a path for me when I started painting. I took a lot of wrong turns, got angry at a lot of canvases. When I started to paint, I didn't know how to think in layers. I didn't know that paint was capable of much more than just covering surfaces in a uniform manner. I didn't have a relationship with it. I tried to tell it what to do without listening to what it wanted to do. Like the old proverb about the fish, I could give you all the techniques I know, or I could give you the means to find your own techniques. I'll probably do both. The main thing is to remember that you'll get out what you put in. If you use your art only as a deposit for your pain, then that's what you'll find there. That's what you'll hang on your wall. If your art is completely devoid of emotion, your canvas will be blank, no matter what you put on it. If your art pretends to be something that you're not, then the paint will probably flake off after a few years. But if you paint what you want to feel, even when you don't feel it, and what you want to see, even when you don't see it, then that's not a lie about the present. It's just the truth about the future. If you feel that your creativity is limited by such things as time and money, then please understand that such limits increase rather than decrease creativity. If you have too much money for materials, you will never be forced to be inventive with what you have at hand. The possibilities would be too overwhelming. There would be no starting point. If your time is unlimited, you would probably start a painting and never finish it, or even worse, never start at all. Time that is limited forces you to paint like a child, freely, without worry, without caring what people think, laughing at the results, open-mouthed in surprise. Let your limitations be your springboard. Create sculptures out of coat hangers. Make collages out of sweet wrappers. Use materials from a DIY store instead of an expensive art supplier. Paint with toothbrushes, with kitchen sponges, with your fingers. Paint upside down with your hands behind your back. Try new things until you find something completely original, something only you can do. Art is nothing more than an expression of your existence. You don't exist any less than anyone else does. So why should your art be worth any less? Paint. Go to sleep with it on your mind. Wake up with it in your hair. Work with it between your fingers. Fill your house with it. Write with it. Sing with it. Dance with it. Cook with it. Play with it. Dream with it. Paint.